Let me start recording. Welcome, my friends, to Milkmaid of the Milky Way. This is a point-and-click adventure game. We're gonna have a fun time with it. I'm going to need help. New game. Deep in the fjord, a girl and her bovine, Western Norway, 1929. This is a story from Calf Ledge, a small farm perched on a mountain edge. A weird name for a bovine. Oh, we're still in a cutscene. I will drink some water, thank you. Milkmaid of the Milky Way! Look how cute this is! Another restless night. Luckily the storm had passed. The fields were wet, but the sun was rising fast. Enough hours spent in bed. I heard impatient mooing from the shed. Milking and dairy were my priorities. Today Erland was coming to pick up the cheese. My milk bucket and tools were gone. So strange. Had a thief wandered through this mountain range? And turn it down a smidgen bit for you. Cheese, mother's recipe. Pour fresh milk in separator, separate the skim milk, keep the cream for later. The milk won't curdle by default, bring it to a boil, add vinegar and salt, don't let it clot, stir, stir, stir the pot. Butter. Oh. I took some firewood, but it was wet. Everything had soaked in the rain, I bet. Oh. Ooh. Like was patient and astoundingly clever. I raised her as a calf. She'd known me forever. The cows needed milking, I saw from their shutters. They tiptoed impatiently with bulging udders. Thanks, I hate it. Does this whole game rhyme? I think so. I didn't realize it, but I think it does. Okay. Look in here. My parents' portrait, their wide open stare. They seem to be following me everywhere. You crank the separator, your hand ablaze, to force the cream and milk to part ways. My modification was clever. Without any clutter, the cream would trickle down to be churned to butter. Had I been visited by a vandal, the separator was missing its handle. What should I do? I drew a blank. I couldn't make butter without the crank. We made the cheese in kettles like these. The spinning wheel was for making yarn, but we no longer kept sheep in our barn. Up here I had no one to impress, so I wore my pants instead of my dress. This is such a cute game. I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. Ah, our bucket! How had the bucket ended up here? Had the wind made it disappear? This is very cute. All good, FRP. Okay, I don't want to go too far. We need to go milk our cows, or they're gonna be mad at us. A bucket to carry, milk and other dairy. Alright girls, time to squeeze out some milk for the butter and cheese. After milking, as always, I led the cows up to graze. Until evening the cows could do as they pleased, but I needed to finish the butter and cheese. So we need to go looking for the handle. Oh, what's this? A metal pole to use as a tether. The boat had sunk in stormy weather. Oops. I clicked out of the game. By accident. What is this? The flowers I had left here were dry as bone, after being left out in the wind all alone. With a sudden gust, the dry flowers turned to dust. Father and me had built this for Mother. A year later, a memorial for another. Aww. Can we go this way? No. Alright. Let's go back this way. Take it back now, y'all. Back to our cows. Alrighty. Gotta go back to the house. Oh, we should look in here now that the cows are gone. Maybe there'll be the handle? No. Fine, okay. Never mind. Okay, how do we... Cheese. We need the separator. Oops. I looked across my rack and lawn. All my tools were mysteriously gone. Had I been visited by a vandal, the separator was missing its handle. What should I do? I drew a blank. I couldn't make butter without the crank. Okay. We have to go find that. We don't go down here at all? Town was a 3-hour hike away. The cows needed herding. I needed to stay. Okay. Back up we go! Can we go this way? What is this way? Uh-oh. Ominous noise. A piece had fallen off the rock. I picked up a decently sized block. Had the rock fallen from the mountainside? It was 2 meters tall and 1 meter wide. It looked like a huge salt stone, its shape mysterious and unknown. Okay. As I suspected, the rock was unaffected. Lick the salt stone. I don't think I can. Huh. I mean, I'm not really sure where to go here. Chat, do you have any ideas? Explore over this way more? No, it's just this way. We already milked the cow, FRP. Whoops. I keep clicking out of the game by accident. Now we can go this way. Here we go. It would keep me up at nights, the thought of falling, the fear of heights. Let me throw this. I let out a sigh. That wasn't even worth a try. Okay, well. Let's look in our book before we head back. Today I repaired the separator and added a feature to the accelerator. When I separate the milk and the cream, it automatically runs down in a stream, ready for butter making, leaves time for bread baking. Remember to grease the door, it's been stuck before. Hinges need oil or grease when they sound like a flock of geese. At school today, a boy brought a bike. He laughed and said, "You'll fall, I swear." Riding it was harder than it looked like, but it felt so good to feel the wind in my hair. Last day of school, I'm feeling down. I'm needed at the farm, so I'm leaving town. Edwardson, my teacher, was sad to see me leave. You have a knack for science. There's much you can achieve. Dairy farming is hard, especially the cheese. I should write down Mother's recipes. Father is out with the pregnant cows. Taking good care of the herd is his thing. Mother is busy inside the house. I'm looking forward to seeing the offspring. A cow died in birth. We mourned. I named the calf Leek when we were born. I'll take care of you, I said. She's so sweet. She's bottle fed. Dark spots on white. She sure has a healthy appetite. Mother and father are having a row. He's angry and says she needs rest. She's talking about a strange glow she's seen on the mountain crest. Lately I've observed that she's been so reserved. Leek is growing. She's now eating grass. Work is hard. I miss going to class. Mother is quiet, so is father. I keep to my chores and try not to bother. I like to experiment. That's just me. I tried to make lemonade from the fruit from the tree. Edwardson taught about acids and bases. My drink was so sour it shrunk our faces. Mother didn't come home from the mountain. Father is paralyzed. I'm walking around crying like a fountain, somehow not surprised. They gathered the men and arranged a search. The village went out to look. Even the priest came from the church, but no one was found in neither nanny nor crook. They found her scarf on the cliff. When I heard, I went stiff. Mother would never do such a thing. Now father is alone with his wedding ring. Keep your head up, finish your bowl, father says and scratches his head. Sorrow has taken a chunk of his soul. He spends most of his time in bed. We built a cairn, a statue of stone, a memory of the adored. We cried and laughed, us alone, the last two in the fjord. Father told me I had to be strong. He needed my work at the farm. My duties are taking all day long, chores that wear out my arm. A strange past year, a quiet time, no guests are coming to stay. A guilty question, but is it a crime to imagine leaving someday? It's been for over a month. Father's been sick. His health has seen a decline. His eyes watery, his voice thick. The farm's obligation is mine. Father is better, but not as before. He says he's not of much use. Erland is helping sell our produce in the village so we don't go poor. On his weekly trips, he talks of building ships, jobs, and new careers down at the piers. Last week I called for the doctor to come. It took him hours to arrive. Father was ill and totally glum, more dead than alive. Today's the day. A year has passed since father left this earth. Things have gone by so fast. Work keeps me busy, for what it's worth. I read a book, a fascinating tale of the future and what it can entail. Cannonballs flying to the moon. I read it in one afternoon. Okay, this is the last one. Summer is ending. There's a change in the weather. Restlessness and loneliness together. This is my life. I need to stay, even if sometimes I wish I was far away. Okay. Whoops. I want to go look around at Mom's cairn some more. Can you leave the rock here? Didn't really fit the style of the cairn, a rock pile. Picked up some rocks, squarish, like flat blocks. The cairn was done. It didn't need rocks. A shrine for my parents from nature's building blocks. Okay, so we don't need rocks. Hey, Aerie, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Okay. Milk. The cows grazed lazily on the mountain grass. For a cow, this was definitely first class. I'm not... Okay, let's see if we can start a fire. Does this whole game rhyme? I think so, yeah. It's pretty good. At least most of it does. Okay, let's go back to our house. We have that nail we need to get out. Can we use one of... Oh god, I clicked out of the game again. I wonder if we could use, like, one of the rocks to leverage this? Didn't try that, use that there. I should try elsewhere. Hi, Spokes! How are you doing? I tried with no success. I'd have to give it another guess. Okay. We can't go to town because the cows need us. They really are. Oh my gosh, it's driving me bonkers. Can we put the wood in here? The wood was too wet, I had to admit. It needed to dry before it was lit. Spoon? I took the spoon. I would need it soon. The churn was used to beat cream into spread. It made thick, greasy butter, perfect for bread. Reading books was my greatest passion. Erland would give me my weekly ration. Can we use this here? The separator was only for milk and things of its ilk. I'm so confused. Okay, can we... That was where I slept. Lately not so well. Strange sounds woke me up like an alarm bell. Made the cheese in kettles like these. We have the milk. We need the lever for the separator. Ah, a lemon. Even when I stretched my hand, elbow, and knee, I couldn't reach the fruit in the tree. Can we throw something at it? The thought was cute, but it wouldn't get me the fruit. Throw something at it. Get it with the spoon. Yeah! The fruit had a certain appeal, with its fresh smell and yellow peel. You're so valid, Spokes. I'm gonna stream it at some point, but I don't have the money for it yet. Chat, what do you think? Does anybody have any ideas? We have a lemon now. And some rocks. Can we go into town? Town was a 3-hour hike away. The cows needed herding. I needed to stay. Can you lemonade the lemon? Maybe, but I don't know what that would accomplish. I need to get this nail out of this somehow. I would get it out if I could, but the nail was stuck in the wood. Put a lemon on it. No offense, but that made no sense. Can you, like, leverage it with the spoon? Now can you pull it? Yeah! Finally, I removed that stubborn nail, my greatest conquest, a fairy tale. What we're gonna do with that, I have no idea. Can we, okay, this is a really bonkers idea. Can we use the nail as a crank? I had an idea in my mind like a lit candle. Maybe the nail could be used as a handle. As far as I could tell, the nail fit really well. Hasn't it been about 10 seconds since we looked at our lemon tree? Yes. No time to wait, the milk was ready to separate. The churn was filled to the brim and the milk was nice and skim. Before the butter could be eaten, it had to be churned, it had to be beaten. The butter was done, ready for Erland's next pickup run. Next, the cheese had to be made, but missing ingredients had me delayed. What missing ingredients? Hold on. Vinegar and salt. Can we use lemon? I squeezed the lemon from the garden, hoping it would make the cheese harden. And then we can put this in here. Skim milk in the pot. Now it needed to get hot. The wood was too wet, I had to admit. It needed to be dry before it was lit. How do we dry off the wood? How do we dry off the wood? Can we, like, I don't... Huh? Growing fruit had been Mother's quest. They usually didn't grow here out west. We have to dry the wood somehow? Maybe the log that we, like, ripped the nail out of? I would say fire, but that's the goal, yeah. Maybe we can, like, put the... It wouldn't be fitting I used the log for sitting. We'll go sit on the log, then! I sat down and thought about everything. What would my future bring? Don't know. Don't know, bestie. I am unsure of how we should dry out these logs. Maybe we can leave it in the sun? Maybe leave it with the cows? No. I should leave the cows to their grass so they could fill up my milk glass. What if we left it by the cliff? Get a hot cow to sit on it. I would really rather not. What if we go this way and then, like, leave the logs here? It would keep me up at nights, the thought of falling, the fear of heights. No, it doesn't make sense. No. What if we put it up by our parents? Like, I don't know how to dry these logs off. We put them up here where it's windy. The cairn was a place I would go to cry. This time I left the wet wood to dry. In time the wood would dry, so I decided to say goodbye. Oh, we just have to wait? We have to, like, leave and come back? Will it be dry now? Yeah. The wood had dried, now it was bona fide. Hey, yo. Perfect. Perfect plan, no errors. No mistakes at all. Whatsoever. Absolutely not. Absolutely know what I'm doing. Alrighty. Come on. Keep walking. Go back to the house. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Alright. We can put the wood here. I'm not sure how we're gonna... Okay, that's how we're gonna light it. Something was wrong. The smoke didn't leave. My chimney was broken, I was led to believe. Oh, we need the flat rocks. The stones I had found were just the right type. I started to mend the broken pipe. Okay. Emergency fucking avoided. We're not gonna die of smoke inhalation. Stir the pot. The cheese was firm and in my hand, but the taste was boring, really bland. Rock. This must be salt, I was reasoning, and threw in a good pinch of seasoning. Stir it some more. The cheese was ready, I said out loud. This would have made Mother proud. Just as the chores were done for the day. Hey, Ruth? I heard a voice and a neigh. It was Erlen, no doubt. I'm coming right out. The trail up here will someday be my death, Erlen said, short of breath. Pleasant. I'm glad you could make it, I had to admit. He looked at me with a frown. Have I ever let you down? So you're wearing pants today. Very manly, I must say. Straightforward. Dresses hinder movement. Pants are an improvement. He smiled and scratched his ear. How are things up here? Honest. I've had this strange feeling lately. I haven't been sleeping greatly. His mind seemed distant, like thoughts persistent. I had hoped I wasn't giving him any displease, so I changed the subject to butter and cheese. Ah, about the dairy. He was looking wary. It's not as easy to sell as before. People are buying margarine at the store. Really? Margarine? Tasteless fat from a machine. Trust me, I'm just like you, up in arms. The townsfolk just won't buy from the farms. This put me in a squeeze. What about my mountain cheese? Well, as far as I can tell, the cheese is easier to sell, but it's not like before, when customers ran down my door. Come see the changes, you'd be surprised for sure. They even have this thing called haute couture. Uncomfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable around town. They'd probably see me as the farming clown. Erlen looked up, a slight change in tone. So you'll continue up here, all alone? Reserved. Saying the words gave me a strange sensation. My parents built this. It's my obligation. They're looking for workers down at the dock. The money is good if you work the clock. Better than farming and digging the gravel. With the money we make, we could even travel. I can't part ways with this place. You should think it over, of course. I've already sold the horse. I looked at his face and said, please, can you help me sell my butter and cheese? I'll sell the cheese, but the butter you can toss. It'll be the scrawny villagers' loss. Alright. I woke with a feeling strong that something was wrong. Chilly outside, a smell in the air. Something felt wrong, I swear. Go check on the cows. A fear grew in me, a dark stir. Leek was missing. I needed to find her. Anything weird with the tree? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, Northern Lights. Uh-oh. I looked down, guess what I found? Leek's cowbell on the ground. A light seemed to radiate from the salty rock slate. It gave me a feeling I couldn't define. A chill went down my spine. The rock was solid and hard. It couldn't be marred. Butter? Huh. Let's go look around more. Butter upward. Uh-oh. Oh no. Lika was stuck. She couldn't get out. My voice was weak. I tried to shout. Lika's bell I'd found. It made a jangly sound. Use it to, like, call her? I shook the bell and hoped she'd hear, but Lika probably had water in her ear. Felt helpless, so much at stake. Lika was trapped in the ice-cold lake. If we, like, go closer? Anything up here? If I went back down, Lika would surely drown. Metal pole to use as a tether, the boat had sunk in stormy weather. If I tried to drag her ashore, I'd end up on the ocean floor. I'm not sure what to do here. What the fuck am I supposed to do here, chat? Like, go get a stick or something? Like... I'm not sure what to do here, chat. I'll be honest. I get more... It was good. I didn't need wood. Go down here. Oh. Anything? A faint warmth still present, a small glow still pleasant. I have no idea what to do. Go back here, maybe? I don't know what else I can do here. I looked up at the Milky Way. What happened to Leek? Why didn't she stay? I have no idea. Even if I could hold my breath, the cold water would be a certain death. I don't know, eat the butter? No, eat it. Like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Chat, help me out! Should use that elsewhere? Okay. I banged the bell with great tension. It worked. It seemed to work. It got her attention. This was working. I could tell. Leek was hearing me banging the bell. A little more and she would make it ashore. There we go. We got the cow. There, I said to us both. I'll always take care of you. That is my oath. After a sleepless night, I led the cows to graze. It felt good to feel the sun in my face. Today I had to clean out the manure. These were the things a farmer must endure. Can we go look at the rock again? This rock is mad sus. Had the rock fallen from the mountainside, it was 2 meters tall and 1 meter wide. Yeah, that's the same thing we had before. Let's go back, I guess. That was fucking weird. Our cow almost drowned and we're just like, okay. Go muck out the manure. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? The thunder, a sound, the heat you could feel, apparition so strange it could make you kneel. Was it a dream? No, it was real. Not our cows, no! Our cows! The cows looked confused and scared, poor things. What was this terrible machine with wings? No! Our cows! No! No! They took my cows, lifted them through the air. My jaw dropped, my eyes a 1,000-yard stare. Suddenly the ship took off with a hiss. Hey, you're not getting away with this! The ship was maneuvering just beneath. My heart was pounding. I grit my teeth. If I jump, I need quite some speed and time my leap perfectly to succeed. Put butter on it. Time to commit. I went for it. My head was hurting, truth be told, but at least I'd found my foothold. Now that I hadn't died, I had to find a way inside. The ship was built by metal somehow. It sloped smoothly towards the bow. The huge dome glistened in the sun. I looked for windows, but found none. This is really cool. These won't budge, I said with a grudge. That hatch had a small gap on one side, but it was still stuck no matter how I pried. A wooden spoon would snap if pushed into such a narrow gap. That wouldn't do the trick. The gap was narrow, the butter too thick. All were closed, no handles exposed. No matter how hard I tried, the doors were stuck from outside. Huh. There were some markings on the floor, but nothing that looked like a door. Oh, Jesus. There was a strange-looking panel with holes. There didn't seem to be any controls. There was no plan. I wasn't being clever, but maybe the spoon could be used as a lever? The spoon stuck out a bit, but otherwise it was a perfect fit. Oh! It seemed a lever was used to obstruct the steam coming from the duct. I bent down to investigate. It was a very hot metal plate. Put the butter on it to make it less thick. Butter went from being thick to thin. I forgot to read it. Spoon solves many things. It sure does. Maybe the melted butter would grease the edges of this metal piece. The butter filled the edges and disappeared. That was my last chance, I feared. The hatch would still not budge. Maybe if I... Oh! Fudge! This game is really cute. I had bruised my lip, but was inside the ship. It was dark down that way. My eyes were used to the light of day. There was a sheet or panel that I couldn't dismantle. I felt fear. I heard footsteps near. The old man spoke in a strange tongue, his voice and face far from young. Instead of trying to understand, I turned and ran away from the man. Uh-oh. Emperor Palpatine! The queen-like figure stared with eyes so tense. She spoke in a language that made no sense. I told her quite frankly, I don't understand. Your words must arrive from a faraway land. I think in that moment we both understood. Speaking like this would do us no good. Her words sounded strange, but now they made sense. She asked me my name, her voice slightly tense. Polite. I told her the truth. My name is Ruth. Ruth, she said, her eyes narrow. It sent a tremor through my marrow. This is the Veda. Welcome aboard. You managed to get here of your own accord. I am Amrita. Call me impressed. Getting on board must have been quite a quest. What can I say? I faced my fear. I couldn't just stay and see my cows disappear. This youthful reverence, I find it refreshing. This might all have been a blessing. Cows. I needed to ask, ahem, where are my cows and why did you take them? Your questions are many, I'm sure. Let me rather give you a tour. Come, she said, and gestured me to follow. Down the corridor, our footsteps sounded hollow. Ooh! My eyes! It's so bright! Welcome to the Veda. Come with me. There's much to show and much to see. I never knew that this existed. All in due time, Amrita insisted. That side's broken. There's nothing to see. It's none of your concern. You don't want to get lost, child. Her voice was stern. This is the biodome, our holy retreat. Here the animals sleep and eat. The dome was filled with air and light. It truly was a magnificent sight. This is the high point of our tour. As you can see, your cows are secure. All I could say, what are they? Once the milk beasts were plentiful and diverse. Now these are the last 4 in the universe. Amrita's head hung low. Whoa, the last bull died eons ago. As I asked, my heart nearly skipped a beat. Are my cows merely food for your beasts to eat? Amrita laughed. Milk beasts are herbivores. They are peaceful and only eat grass, of course. What did you do to my head with your wand just before? I said. The brief pain notwithstanding, I gave you the gift of understanding. I must see your cows. I got word from our herdsman. He says they're wonderful. Quite the specimen. These huge beasts were a sight to behold. Peaceful and leathery, they surely looked old. In the middle, a blue lake. Probably there for the animals' sake. Milk beasts they were called, and they were grand. Its eye was the size of the back of my hand. I let out a huge breath of relief. They hadn't ended up as ground beef. This is Pal, our expert on bovine. He says your cows are divine. His voice was old, I must admit. These are beautiful, a perfect fit. A perfect fit, you say? For what, if I may? For the sacrifice, of course, he said without remorse. What sacrifice? Tell me now, and no lies. Girl, please stop your crying. You see, our breed is slowly dying. Through vision blurred, I heard, only your cows can save our herd. My heart sank like a stone. You kill my cows to save your own? Not kill per se, but a sacrifice must be made, I'm sorry to say. What does the sacrifice comprise, and why does it lead to my cow's demise? I understand what I'm saying is bold. We transfer youth from the young to the old. To believe it must be seen. Let me show you the age machine. Her voice was proud. She said, Ruth, this is the machine that regains lost youth. Your cows will save our holy herd when we have their age transferred. Why do you need my cows for this? It felt like being swallowed by an abyss. A trade must be made for aging to reverse. These are the laws of the universe. Matter for matter, they must be the same. Age is an ember, but youth is a flame. Bargain. Please, there must be some other way. I will do anything you say. Amrita's lips curled. Anything, girl? Let's not stay and chat. See that circle? Step into that. No. We're gonna transfer our life to her. The circle to the right. It's in your line of sight. Yeah, we're gonna transfer our life force to her. I asked her what she wanted. She scowled like she was taunted. She said with badly hidden aggression, give me your most valuable possession. I don't have much to give. I've got my things where I live. In an unexpected rage, she cried, give me your age. Bones bent, skin crawled, heart pounding, my mind appalled. I'm happy to see you up and awake. I'm sure you're confused. Your body must ache. The man seemed understanding. I didn't have to explain that every part of my body was in excruciating pain. Why is my body different? I asked in dismay. And why has my blonde hair turned so gray? Your youth was stolen by our queen when she put you in the age machine. His shocking words cut me like a knife. With a poof, I was at the end of my life. But what can I do? Can it be reversed? Can I get young again, or am I cursed? I'd love to help you, but I have no years to spare. The ship is filled with elders, as far as I'm aware. Now please excuse me, I have lots of work to do. The feast is soon upon us, and I would hide if I were you. Please don't touch that drink. It's not ready, I think. Touch this one. I picked up the empty jar. Now, where was the nearest bar? It was an unfamiliar appliance, meant for some strange science. It was a mystery I needed to unravel. What is the ship, and from where did you travel? We had traveled for countless generations, searching, visiting, and making new relations. Our history goes back 1,000 suns. We have made countless galaxy runs. I was born long after the last bull had died. For ages, Amrita has been our master and guide. We search, we pray, we abide the rules, but the future is bleak when we're kept as old fools. I looked around suspicious. Why is Amrita the queen so vicious? Be careful, these walls have eyes and ears. You don't want to lose any more years. Amrita is our queen and supreme leader. She keeps us at bay and force us to feed her. Everyone's afraid, we bow with closed lips. She controls everything with the staff she equips. She takes care of our herd, that's the truth. But most important for her is her own youth. She's taken so much, many years from our lives. When we are gone, she's the one who survives. I'm sorry, I had to exclaim. I never quite got your name. Oh, pardon my forgetful condition. Gopal's my name, the ship's physician. Right now I'm having trouble with the yeast. I'm preparing the brew for the upcoming feast. I hope I've left you less confused. Please, Ruth, may I be excused? This game took a turn. The woman looked like a great-grandparent, just skin and bones, almost transparent. Were all of these elders here at rest, a result of Amrita's youth-obsessed quest? Once these people had probably been agile, now they looked so close to death, so fragile. The sleeping person looked old and frail, breath so heavy, skin so pale. Let me push this button. Everything seems to be in order here. I'll have to go back to brewing my beer. Okay, so we need his mug. His cup. It's hard on my body to kneel, but I picked up a bolt made of steel. I hadn't been here long, but I guessed it meant that something was wrong. The glowing matter was shining so great under the stuck bent metal plate. Metal screw more old than new. Tried to, with no success, I'd have to give it another guess. I would take that glass, yes, but it would create a big wet mess. I switched glasses, hoping what I was doing wouldn't cause problems for the doctor's brewing. There was one bed left free. I hoped it wasn't meant for me. There we go. It looked like the rising beam of light could reverse gravity, but just not quite. Let me give this to one of them. I didn't want to put that to the test. The patients needed care and rest. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is so cute! The materials looked heavy and fat, thick like a carpet, thick like a mat. I asked the lady who was sewing, "Hello there, how's it going?" "Hello, dear, I'm awfully occupied." Her face looked puffy, like she'd recently cried. "I'm Ruth, the milkmaid," I said. "I'm Anissa. I work with needle and thread." The sewing looked terribly painstaking. "What, may I ask, are you making?" "Oh, my stars, I'm going to be sick. This cape I'm making is far too thick." "Amrita demands a flowing cape, but my fabrics are heavy and won't hold its shape. I can't make this cloth fly like silk in time before the feast of the milk." "Do you know a way to get young again? Maybe I could trade years with some younger men." The seamstress went quiet, her sewing slow. She muttered, "I'm sorry, I wouldn't know." I spotted a tuft of black hair. Hey, who's back there? Oh. This is Halim, the last on board. He must be hidden until order is restored. If Amrita finds out, all hope is lost. We must keep him a secret at all cost. When I grow up, I'll change the rules. I won't let the queen treat us like fools. Halim, my boy, your time will come, but now I need you to keep mum. "Now quick, go hide," Anissa cried. This is a really cool concept. I really like this. A crate, probably used for freight. It was a revolving spool, spinning like a whirlpool. I gave it a stare. There was nothing there. A burning flame with no sense of gravity was floating inside the huge round cavity. Okay, can we go down here? Yes. "Hello there, miss. I'm the mechanic, Vis. You look new. Have I seen you before? And what did you come down here for?" I explained my dire situation. Vis shook his head for the whole duration. "How can she demand our support when all she does is extort? If I wasn't this old, I'd disobey. My power tools would sure make way." "What are you repairing?" I asked and looked at the strange thing. "This is a hover sled, an older design. We used it to herd our bovine. But there's been a problem with the steering. It has a tendency to suddenly start veering. And of course, no one here can ride the sled. We're too old, and soon we'll all be dead. Do you need help to fix it? I can aid. You just have to teach me the tools of the trade. There's not much you can do to help, I think, unless you'd get me something cool to drink. Like this? You are a kind woman. You're the first who's come down here to quench my thirst. Looks like an elevator bolt to me. You can borrow my drill to get those free. Is that your drill? Don't touch that, he said with a scoff. That power tooth will rip your face right off. Noted. I normally don't lend out my tools, but you've been kind, so I'm bending the rules. Thank you. He looked up and said with certain snide, to use that dimensional focuser, you need to be qualified. Hey there, let me set you straight. No one touches my void crate. Okay. I won't touch your void crate. I wasn't either, honestly, FRP. But, like, I'm not mad about it. This is a really cute game. The fabrics looked like heavy fur, too rough for any connoisseur. Bam, spaceship. I gave the blue thing a stare, but it was nothing I could repair. If I open the metal cover, maybe the glowing matter I'd discover? It was a strange soft material, lighter than air, ethereal. Use that for her cape. I took out the floating blob and asked her if it could help her job. That looks light, almost witching, but I can't use that blob for stitching. Maybe we could do something with this? I tried asking myself, but I had nothing to put on that shelf. I remembered Mother back on the farm. When we had sheep, she was spinning yarn. That went quite well, I said, as I looked at the floating thread. The blob had spun to a thin, fine thread, but if I touched the spool, my fingers would shred. The ethereal blob had spun into a yarn that weighed none. Perfect. Hey, I have a present for you. Oh my, what a wonderful thing. You brought me a floating string. This should make the cape float. Her voice thick, a lump in her throat. Better fix that elevator before the queen sees, or else she'll reprimand us and have us on our knees. The cape is done, as you commanded. You did this yourself, single-handed? Yes, my queen, it took a while to shape this delicate textile. Well, for starters, I don't like the color, and for size, why make it smaller? Am I not a righteous queen who serves, protects, and keeps our grass green? Should I not be well dressed at least, in time before the important feast? Of course. Without remorse, I work and pray to keep our herd alive for another day. Why? I ask you to do one easy job, and you do it carelessly like a slob? You are not a person who cares. I think you owe me some of your years. No. Go. Hey, kid, stay. There is another way. Stop. Listen, I have a plan. If you want to stop this madness, you'll have to be a man. You helped my mother. I'll help you. Just tell me what you want me to do. Look, time is of the essence. Let's skip your whole adolescence. Are you sure you want to go through with this? There's nothing about my childhood I'll miss. I'm not sure how this works, I must confide, but please try standing on the other side. So I'm not sure how to turn it on. Maybe we just count down? 3, 2, 1? Oh no. How does it feel to be grown? Halim replied with a groan. I sure feel different, more old than new. Also, I see everything from a different point of view. Hi, Ulu! It's such a long way down to the floors, and my voice seems darker, of course. Growing up is tough on body and mind. We'll catch up, take a rest, and unwind. Mother, what has she done? It's Halim, your son. I could hear Halim sobbing and crying. Even a man grieves when his mother is dying. These people had worries far bigger than mine. My resolve hardened. I'd force the queen to resign. I kept a respectful distance. I'd wait till later to ask for assistance. Are you all right? I asked the man, a poor sight. Oh, my stars, thank you, Ruth, but things are not good, to tell you the truth. I was trying to make a brew for the feast when something happened and the pressure increased. Suddenly, the brewing machines exploded. They're old and the pipes have probably corroded. Everything is lost. The queen will be so crossed. This has to stop. We have to contravene. I just need to know how I can stop the queen. Steal the staff. It contains the power, but don't get caught. It will be your final hour. Here, let me help you to your feet before I show the queen her defeat. Nah, just let an old man sit and rest. Go get the staff. Do your best. Oh, we can ask the guy if we can use the thing. You got back your youth? Good on you, Ruth. How is the repair going? Is there any progress showing? Well, the engine is soon done, but the hood fell off on the last run. The hover sled needs a new bonnet. Don't worry, I'm on it. Can I borrow your oil can? I asked the old man. It's almost empty, a sad state of affairs. I need it for oiling and squeaky repairs. Okay, so we need to find a bonnet. Crate probably used for freight. Need to find a bonnet? Oh. I don't know how I missed this. It was Anissa's needle she used for sewing. She wouldn't miss it where she was going. Cloth and piles in different styles. Didn't need to inspect. That machine was wrecked. Can you give him her... No. Don't need to buzz the buzzer thing again. Can we go back up this? This place was so fascinating. Flying staircases, lights pulsating. A piece of fruit was lying there rotten. Maybe a sacrifice, maybe just forgotten. It's a long story, Ulu. On the floor were parts of the decoration, ordered by the queen for the celebration. Hello there, ladies. How do you do? My name is Ruth. Nice to meet you. You hear that, Tithy? She called you a lady. You don't deserve that title. You're so shady. Utsava, you're no better. Remember the mechanic? He fled your bedroom naked in panic. So are you in charge of the decorations? They look nice. Congratulations. It's a secret, but I'll spoil it. We drag the garlands through the toilet. You see, we don't like the queen very much. She's unstable and uses the staff as a crutch. Before I take my cows back to my farm, I'll stop her so she can do no more harm. That's the spirit. I wish I was your age. When my breasts weren't below my rib cage. But seriously, we wish you the best of luck. Tell the queen she's a stupid lame duck. Do you want this? We don't need anything from your inventory, unless it's a man's morning glory. I took the metal plate. It was quite lightweight. There was a hollow channel hidden behind the panel. Oh! The tunnel was narrow and tight. The darkness gave me fright. I could feel the chute split. Should I continue or should I quit? Back. I didn't know where I was going. It could be dangerous without knowing. There was nothing down that way. I decided I should stay. Can we go down here? For a moment I forgot my troubles, mesmerized by the floating bubbles. There's a red sign with a pillar and circle design. Can we put the fruit in? I didn't want to put that there. Maybe it was needed elsewhere. Okay. Looking down on Earth, my awe grew. Such a beautiful planet, so bright, so brilliantly blue. But before my return, I would offer my assistance to these poor people and their hopeless resistance. Oh wait. The rock. It was one of those huge salt pillars. Maybe they were used by some distillers? Next to the red patch was a closed hatch. Okay. Here are our cows. Please, there must be some way that you can save my cows today. My hands are bound, I am afraid. Amrita holds the power and can't be swayed. And even if I were to be trying, our holy herd is still dying. What is wrong with the beast over there? Her horn is broken and her breath irregular. That is Yogita. She's the wild one of the herd. Last time in the age machine, something occurred. She went berserk and her tail flung, almost like she didn't want to get young. Now we must tie her down to make her stay, and feed her sleepy grass to keep her at bay. I took some yellow plants and stuck them down my pants. That was far from weak. Hey, stop, don't hop. Hey, Froggy, please wait. I won't put you on a plate. Frog was far quicker than me. When I bent down, it wanted to flee. Leek, with her wonderful physique, had caught the frog that went squeak. What would I do without you? The beasts were big, a sight to behold. Peaceful and leathery, they surely looked old. Can we go this way at all? No. We gotta go back down. Or over here, maybe? We can go up more? Welcome to the ship's womb. You are Ruth, I presume? I stammered, yes. How did you know? Behind her hood, her face wouldn't show. I'm the librarian. Knowledge is my trade. We've waited a long time for you. We have prayed. Library? I gave the room some looks. If this is a library, where are the books? All our knowledge is embedded in this hall. I'm the one who picks up the answers from the wall. Every square is a piece of information. My work is finding the right translation. My mind was trying to adjust its worldview. And what is that floating water statue? We call it the Oracle, but that's mostly rhetorical. Answers are most of the time simple and pure, but asking the right questions is difficult for sure. The Oracle helps you with the most important task, how to ask. You say you've waited for somebody like me? I don't understand, I'm just a nobody. Ha! Never think little of yourself and your power. Every life matters, and you will have your hour. A single grain can stop the cogs of a machine. A tiny egg, if hatched, can become a queen. You are young. You're a coiled spring. You are the one who can change everything. Do you have a question? The Oracle might give you a suggestion. Yes. As I looked into the water's reflection, I felt a wave of introspection. A question in my head took center stage. How can the age machine reverse age? Universal rules have loopholes. It balances time like magnetic poles. Patterns of light danced across the room, a smell of seaweed, a strange perfume. Cool. Does this one lead to the same place? No! Okay. I could vaguely see the queen through the glass. I had to be careful. I didn't want to trespass. The duct went through this hall and continued into the wall. Okay, we don't want to go through there. That's bad news bears. It looked like a memorial or a holy place, with a statue center of a milk beast's face. I didn't understand these people's beliefs, but the shrine was decorated with flowers and leaves. Ah! The chef looked like he was swearing. What dish are you preparing? A veggie stew for the celebration, but for me this is only frustration. We ran out of spice a long time ago, so everything tastes bland, you know? All I've got are these tasteless roots. Oh, how I long for some fresh fruits. If this meal disappoints the queen, she'll retire me, if you know what I mean. That knife looks sharp. Do you have another? Maybe I could borrow one if it's no bother. Sorry, miss, I need my blade to cut these roots, I'm afraid. But if you could get me something tasty for the crew, something fresh, I could probably lend it to you. Oh, I see what we have to do. Oh, I'm so sorry to this frog. We're gonna put this frog in the age machine with this vegetable. I shrugged my shoulder. That didn't need to get older. Other plant then? Me? On that stage, things would age. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure what else we could make older. Are you alright? I asked the man, a poor sight. Okay, this again. Steal the staff. Go down here. We got a bonnet for him. No need to try, that would go awry. This is good. I can use this as a hood. A few more adjustments and she's ready to fly. Now I just need a pilot who's not afraid to try. If only. Now that the hood is firmly affixed, I believe the hover sled is fixed. How's the repair going? Is there any progress showing? Now that your bonnet has blessed it, I need someone to test it. I'm too old, I can't see well, and the last time I drove, I fell. Volunteer. I know how to ride a bike. I can try it out if you like. Alright, let's go. If it can fly, I want to know. Let's get this baby flying. I hope you won't find it terrifying. I'm a little nervous. What's your advice? I'm afraid I'll ruin your sled. It's so nice. The controls are simple but might be rough. The tiny adjustments are usually enough. I'll give it a try. Let's fly. See that floating rock up there? Try to reach it, but take care. Throttle. Button. Steer. Go slow. I'm fine. Oversteering leads to veering. Whoops. On your first trip, you made it up there. Ruth, it's true. Your talent is rare. On the tree that had taken root, branches were filled with fruit. I'd taken the fruit, now it was bare. I whispered to the tree, thanks, and take care. The tree looked old and bent, but still full of life with a refreshing scent. Looking down on the fields, I felt shaken, thinking of the strange turn my life had taken. I don't think there's anything else. It had been a nice sidetrack, but it was time to get back. This was going well. Uh-oh, then I fell. How are you feeling? You took quite the fall. I'm a little dizzy, that's all. But how's the sled? Is it completely destroyed? Don't worry about it. It will keep me employed. Broken machines we can repair, but we have no people to spare. I realized what was wrong thanks to this test of ours. It'll be up and running again in a few short hours. All right. Gotta go all the way back. We might not be able to finish this in one stream. I thought we'd be able to, but we spent a long time doing geography. We spent a long time doing geography. Oh yeah, definitely. It seemed the machine could permute even small things like fruit. The fruit had shrunk indeed, all that was left was a shiny seed. Now we need to go back to the kitchen, if I can remember which way is the kitchen. Whoops. Is it this one that's the kitchen? I think so. Yeah. Wow, ripe saber fruit. These are delicious. This will please the queen so vicious. Here, hold my knife while I get these prepared. Thank you so much. My life is spared. Thanks for the knife, dog. Bye. A bland smell coming from the stew. Maybe I needed something fresh and new. On the chef's table, propped, vegetables finely chopped. Lol, bye. Thanks for the knife. Can I put the frog here? I didn't want to deface this holy place. Put the... Oh. Eat? I don't know. This is making my brain work. Do you have a question? The oracle might give you a suggestion. As I looked into the water's reflection, I felt a wave of introspection. Maybe the answer is in these libraries. What is the staff the queen carries? It is a force controlled by its chief. It can serve compassion as well as grief. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing with these things, but we sure do have them. Can I put the frog on her window? Amrita could see me and that would be bad. I didn't want to do something that would make her mad. That's fair. Oh, we could go back through the tunnel. The pipe thingy. Oh, and there's this. Put the frog in there. Put that in there. Put this in here. Yeah. Maybe I was doing the ship a disfavor, but maybe it would give the water some flavor. We've just poisoned. Oh, we made them all sleepy! Because it's sleepy stuff. They're all gonna be sleepy. Because it's the, like, sedative snack that they're giving the cow. Oh, Lord. There was a hollow channel hidden behind the panel. Alright. The tunnel was narrow and tight. The darkness gave me fright. I could feel the chute split. Should I continue or should I quit? Let's go down. Because up seems like where Amrita is. What am I doing in this dark maze? Again, the shaft split in 2 ways. Down again. Oh, Lord. I'd come to a dead end. My crawling adventures I'd have to suspend. So down doesn't work. Okay, let's do down up. Fuck around and find out. Down. Up this time. Again, I could feel the tunnel split. Should I go up, down, or quit? Down. Oh god, I'm gonna get confused. Come to a dead end. Okay, so we need to do down, up, up. Down. And then up and up again. Up. Up. No, we got somewhere. Just as my heart filled with dread, I saw a sliver of light ahead. Uh-oh. This is where I wanted to avoid going. Hey! The queen sat there quite relaxed while her people were dying, taxed. From the chute I could see a plate of fruit and a bottle of brute. Amrita's staff was directly below, stuck in a hole, emitting a blue glow. The queen was taking small sips, regularly putting the glass to her lips. It looked like the queen lived quite well, while she kept her people in conditions like hell. It lined up with my expectations, and seemed Amrita kept gloomy decorations. Frog? Frog. Frog? It was impossible to throw anything from inside. The slits were narrow. I would miss if I tried. Stab her. Okay, let's go back. What if we go up this time? Okay, that just always leads back here. Okay. So we have the sewing needle, the frog, the seed, and a knife. Okie dokie. Frog. Seed. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going here. I clicked out of the game again. Yeah, I have no idea where we're going. Put the frog on the... Even if I took a stab, it wouldn't work on the slab. The knife was sharp, but this was a rock. Anyway, I didn't need salt from this block. Okay. Huh. We need to get her out of her room somehow? So maybe we can lure her out with the frog? Like, make the frog make a noise? Up here? This is using so many of my brain cells. Oh my god, I've not played a point-and-click game in so long. Maybe we could put the frog, like, out here? Or, like, in front of her door? I didn't want to open the door. Amrita would see me and I would be done for. Put the frog somewhere. I don't know how to deploy the froge! Oh! Can we put the frog in the tunnel? What if we put the frog in the tunnel? And then it can, like, squeak. I didn't want to throw that down there. It was dark and it could go anywhere. That's fair. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. On the floor were parts of the decoration ordered by the queen for celebration. Can we sew them? Felt dense. That didn't make any sense. That didn't need to get young. That didn't need to get older. I don't know what we should do here, I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do here. Ah! It seemed the sleepy grass had infused the water the oracle used. This is strange. I can smell a change. Do you have a question? The oracle might give you a suggestion. Yes! As I looked into the water's reflection, I felt a wave of introspection. Something I've always thought of. Will I ever find love? Yes, unless... Unless what? Tell me, please. I want to know things like these. Love is not a theme for discussion. It might have an unforeseen repercussion. Please don't. It will get contaminated. Ow! I pricked my skin. Needles are sharp, you know. Ooh, we could cut the rope that's on the sleepy space cow. Good idea. Roll out. But he's gonna be like, you can't do that. I whispered to the animal, this is a truce. You stay calm and I'll let you loose. You know what you're doing, I hope. Not a good idea, taking that rope. Take care of the herd. I'll take care of the queen. She's dangerous to you all. I'll intervene. And now we have a rope? After what they've been through, it was quite amazing that they were all quietly and happily grazing. Oh, maybe I should wake her up with the frog. Beast was asleep. My things I would keep. Ulu's good at point-and-click games. Okay. Now we have a rope. Can we give them the rope? You don't need anything from your inventory unless it's a man's morning glory. Through the walls I felt vibration, maybe coming from the ventilation. Yeah, Ulu loves point-and-click games. I was really hoping Ulu would be here. Maybe I could grab the staff with the rope taut, but Amrita would notice and I would get caught. No matter my intent, I could do little from inside the vent. There's a very specific way the point-and-click games work, and it doesn't usually click with my brain. I don't know why I'm going back up here, but I am. I have a rope now. You want a frog? I have everything I need. You'll use that later to have us freed. This frog is crucial. Yes, we have been through all the rooms, I think. We haven't been in Amrita's room, but we've been in all the others. I should ask the chef before I touched the stew that he was preparing for the ship's crew. I'm just not sure what I should do with a sewing needle. Apparently this game is pretty short, by the way. We'll see if it takes me multiple days, because I might just be head empty. He's doing his thing. There wasn't much to do with those piles. My things could not be used on textiles. 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Then yeah, we're probably not gonna finish it today. Oh. Don't have anything I could use on that spinning thing. What could I place on the shelf? Hey Froggy, here you can sit. This seems like a perfect fit. Frog fit snugly. It was quite cute, but it made no sound. It was mute. Poke it. Gotta oil that squeaky spool with my oil squirt gun tool. This is soon dry, he said with a sigh. What was the point of that? The well-oiled spool went round and round without making any kind of sound. I don't understand what the point of that was. We used that to squirt the queen with sleepy water? I need that squirt gun. It's for lubricating things that squeak and sound grating. I borrow your oil can? I asked the old man. It's almost empty, a sad state of affairs. I need it for oiling and squeaky repairs. What if I give you a knife? Ooh, that's a nice blade. You did a good trade. What, rope? A nice, flexible rope you've got. Use it well, loose it not. I use tools that are big, not some tiny metal twig. So we gotta get him to empty it, but how? Oh, do we just make the frog squeak again? Gotta stop that squeaky noise before something destroys. That was it. No more grease. I have no use for empties. Oh, thanks, man. Goodbye, little frog. Thanks for your help. Sorry I pricked you and made you yelp. Yoink. The frog is okay. Okay, now let's go see if we can fill up the oil can with squeaky water. Or squeaky water? Sleepy water. Not squeaky water. It's a little froggy feelings. It's fine. The frog is fine. Please don't, it will get contaminated. We have to distract the oracle? Killer! Oh, there we go. I sucked sleepy grass water into the gun, hoping it was the right thing I'd done. Let's go! Whoops! No, 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 no! I went the wrong way! No! Hello, chef. Farewell, chef. Fuck. I went the wrong way again. This way. Oh, I'm so aware of what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Yep. Aiming directly at the queen's face would certainly end badly in disgrace. Oh, we have to aim for her cup. I took a deep breath. I was quite alert. I aimed at the glass and then squirt. How did she not notice? My potion had worked. The queen was asleep. From the looks of it, her slumber was deep. Here it went, my only hope. Luckily, I was quite good with a rope. It worked. The staff was taken. I'd give it to Gopal before she would awaken. Who the fuck was Gopal? I don't remember. Gopal couldn't help but laugh. It's a miracle. You got the staff. The wielder of the Veda spear decides our next frontier. But what do I do? How can it be used? I'm not a leader. I'm just confused. I won't pretend to know its mode of operation. Can you feel its power? A strange sensation? I don't know. Maybe I feel a hint of vertigo. Uh-oh. Ah, it's not vertigo you feel. It's fear. Now please, give me back my spear. Don't come closer. We won't say please. You plebeian fools, get down on your knees. You're no queen of mine. Ruth, it's your time to shine. Point. The staff will never obey. This is not some child's play. Your effort is lackluster. Stop waving it like a feather duster. The staff can only be controlled by someone who's crossed the threshold. Now you've had your little insurrection. What punishment is apt for such disaffection? For giving me the cold shoulder, I guess you'll have to get older. Ruth, quickly run and hide before she has us both tied. I have to think of something quick. Amrita was mad and she had her stick. This time there is no escape. I will crush you like a grape. Oh shit. Oh, we have a knife! Don't come closer! I have a knife! That little thing won't save your life. Uh-oh. How dare you board my ship and meddle with my power? Say your prayer now. This is your final hour. For your sins, you'll pay the ultimate price. Your life will be a useless sacrifice. Refuse. You're deranged. You can't take me. We will win. We will break free. There will be no refusing. There will be death. You're losing. Throw a seed at her. Talk all you want. Nobody can hear. You are alone. No one can help you here. Is this all you've got? Give it another shot. There will be no refusing this. Okay, God. You just have to keep doing this? The drill? Scream if you must, your end is nigh. The time has finally come for you to die. When all youth is exhumed, you will also be doomed. No one can help or hear your cry. You are all alone and now you die. Oh, maybe the pipe. Unlike the orange pipes that were everywhere, a shiny gray metal pipe was up there. Simple human is no match for me. I will end you, no matter your plea. You're deranged. Okay, you can't take me. I noticed with despair that the drill wouldn't work there. Their gears were close. Could I use them somehow? I had to move quickly. I had to act now. A simple human is no match. For me, I will end you, no matter your plea. Fuck you. What about the pipe, Ulu? Talk all you want, nobody can hear. You are alone, nobody can help you here. When all youth is exhumed, you will also be doomed. What about the pipe? A hollow town sounded when the pipe was pounded. Please, you're not making any sense. Fighting for freedom is no offense. Drill the pipe? Whoops! When the pipe got loose, it almost fell. It sounded faintly like a cowbell. Talk all you want, nobody can hear. Refuse. Is this all you've got? Give it another shot. Fuck. I'll put the seed in the cogs next. It sounded like a cowbell. I think we can get the cow to come. Fuck. Because we untied the cow, so I think we can get the cow to come if we can make it sound like a cowbell, but I don't know how to make it sound like a cowbell. I used the drill, the pipe was stuck fast and still. I know, she just does not care about what we're doing. Already free. When touched, it sounded like a cowbell to me. Hit it with something metal. I don't really have any metal. The oil can, maybe it's longer? Good idea. No. Am I crazy or did she not lift me up that as high that time? Yeah, she didn't. Okay. That sounded like a cowbell, I thought, just before I fell. Talk all you want. Okay. Hit it again! Come on, bring the cow. That one was absolutely lower. I don't know why. Okay. Is it the option you pick? Maybe? Yeah, I think it is. I think if I refuse, she lifts me up higher. What am I supposed to do here, chat? Help me out here. Yeah, it sounds like a cowbell. You're just fucking slamming me against the ground, my guys. Hold on. Can somebody look this up for me, pretty please? Have you used the rope much? Not much. I've tried to use it. Yeah. There's no place to tie the rope. The water was bubbling, I was troubling. I can't use the rope on the cogs. Or now I can? Maybe it would work as a sling? Hold on, what the fuck is happening here? What are we doing? What is the goal here? Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Oh my god. No! No! Leak, please! No, don't leave me! Don't let go! You saved me! You came in the end! You've always been loyal! Always, my friend! I'm so sorry, but she will depart. The Queen's staff went straight through her heart. Can't we take her to the age machine? Maybe it can fix her, make her clean. I'm sorry, but it's too late. She has already passed the gate. No! Leek was a magnificent beast. We will pray for the deceased. Take the spear, have no fear. Don't be sad, it's not the end. Fill your heart with the love from your friend. Brainless animals, what a disgrace. I order you to get back in your place. Your reign is over. You're no longer queen. Let's take her to the age machine. And Ruth dragged the queen to the age machine, where all the elders gathered. It was quite the scene. Amrita was forced to withdraw all the years. It was a coup d'etat. Everyone got back to their youth. It was just an affair, while Amrita withered and turned to dust in the air. You saved my life and you took care of my son. I can't thank you enough for what you have done. Hopefully the future will bring you much joy. And you, Halim, went back to being a boy? Yeah, being old was tough. I'll be grown up soon enough. It came true. My calculations were correct. You came to our aid. You came to protect. We've all healed. The staff is now yours to wield. A veil has been lifted. It's great how I feel. This calls for a celebratory meal. We owe you, Ruth. You gave us back our youth. Boy, it feels good having lost the neck of a turkey. Not to mention, again, having two of something perky. She got what she deserved. She had it coming. Now we're free. I can't stop humming. But what about the milk beasts? Won't they die? My cows will never become a youth supply. I'm sure together we can lift this curse. We can go anywhere in the universe. After years of stealing age and causing mistrust, all left of Amrita were some bones and some dust. That didn't last long. Something's wrong. This ain't looking good. The engine's overheating. We'll fall to the ground if we can't get the ship fleeting. That fire doesn't look good. I'm scared. Do you have an idea on how it can be repaired? Someone turned off the steam vents from the outside. I can't get them open from here, even if I tried. Uh-oh, I might be the one to blame for this. I did something earlier to stop the steaming hiss. If we can't get the vents open, we are doomed. Gravity will soon have us consumed. How do I get outside? The hover sled's fixed. Fancy a ride? Oh god, the consequences of my actions! You'll have to jump off when we're over the lever. Take it out quickly, it's now or never. The spoon! We must not hit the wing, it'll ruin the whole thing. Don't jump now, it's moving too fast. Wait till we're not moving past. Stay out of the smoke, it will make the hover sled choke. Now, drop, you'll land on top. Run, open the exhaust before everything's lost. No! Come on! We have a job to do! No! Come on! Oh, it's stuck, isn't it? Got it! That was close, but you saved the day. What you've done for us, we'll never repay. Let's get back on board. It's time to say goodbye to this fjord. Welcome back! Oh hey, we're back at the beginning of the game. Old days, I must leave you behind. My future is elsewhere. Today I'm unconfined. Hey! We did finish it in one stream! Hey-oh! No, it's such a cute little game. I love that. Shoulder patter and beta tester. That was super cute. Chat, what was your favorite part? I can tell you my least favorite part. I really liked the old ladies who were making the decorations. They were real cute. That was Milkmaid of the Milky Way! Cute little indie game, you can pick it up on Steam. I mean, that might have just been because I didn't get it. I didn't know what we were doing. But yeah, that's Milkmaid of the Milky Way. It's a point and click puzzle game, and it's like $10 on Steam. There you go.